Hey, it's Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website here called TextBroker. Maybe you came across it and you're wondering, can you make money by writing articles, by becoming a content writer? Is this a legitimate website? Will they really pay you out, right? So I've reviewed hundreds of different websites. So let's take a look at TextBroker to see how much they pay out. Are they legit? Is this worth your time? That's the biggest question. And then we'll go from there. Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month, 100% from home, I'd love to share that strategy with you. All you need to do is just click the link below in the description box and I will send you that training directly to your email. Alright, let's take a look at TextBroker. Alright, now listen, there are many ways to make money online these days. You don't necessarily have to have a full-time job, and TextBroker is a very cool website where you can access it from lots of different countries in the world. We'll cover that in a minute, alright? But basically you can be a content writer. So writing content for lots of different clients and getting paid for the content that you're writing, alright? So this is relevant for one of two people. The first type of person is if you're already a content writer. That means you are an article writer, you are great at writing articles and you've been doing it before and you've been paid already, maybe you've been freelancing. This is a second option that you can check out. Or the second person, maybe you're somebody who has never done it before, but you know that you're a pretty decent writer and you want to get into it and start making, side income as a side hustle, then TextBroker might be the website for you, okay? Now this is how it works. Now, they're not available in every country, but if you come to the right-hand side here, they're available in the US and some big European countries, right? So they're available in the UK, for example, right? In Portugal, in France, in Germany, in Brazil, and some other countries like the Netherlands, for example. So if you're located in one of these countries, you can check it out. Then you can apply to become a writer. If you're outside of these countries, unfortunately, TextBroker won't have any jobs for you at this particular time, okay? Now, if you are in these countries, the way that this works is you would need to register with your ID, okay, based on the country that you're in, and then you would need to send them a writing sample. Now, this is very important, okay? The writing sample and the quality of your sample will determine how much money you get paid through this website, through this service, okay? You get your rating, it's either 3, 4, or 5 star, and then you complete your author profile and then you can start taking on jobs, right? So let's talk a little bit more about the actual ratings and how this actually works. So the way it works is you can, again, be rated 3 star, 4 star, or 5 star. Now, how you get rated depends on things like the frequency of your typos, your missing words, your repeated words, things like syntax, things like punctuation, colons, parentheses, things like that, exclamation, and then whether it's awkward, whether it's choppy, lack of flow, things like that, how good is your argument, and the frequency of going off topic or unnecessary information, right? So usually they again, this is how you get your ranking, but if you can submit an article that's really good, 4 star or 5 star, that will secure your position on how much money you get paid. Okay, now let's talk about that next so that you can see how much people are actually making. Now, if you get a 3 star rating, you will make 1.1 cents per word. Okay, we'll talk about how much you can get paid in a second. We'll use a calculator, right? If you get 4 stars, you get 1.6 cents per word, and if you get 5 stars, you get 5.5 cents per word. Now, 1.1 cents to 5.5 cents is a huge difference, right? So you want to make sure that when you submit your article, you submit the best article you can possibly submit so that you can max out how much money that you're making, okay? That's very, very important. Now, what's the difference between open, direct, and team? An open order is basically as soon as you get approved, you will get access to a pool of all sorts of different jobs. And that's a good thing about TextBroker is that you can get access to hundreds and hundreds of writing jobs. So if you can, let's just say you're a 4-star writer, if you could spend time writing 3 articles a day, then you can just write 3 articles a day and get paid for it. That's the cool thing about this website. They have a lot of supply, okay? That's open order. A direct order is when you have been doing this for a while, all right? And people start to like you and they work with you. They will contact you directly through the system and you can work directly with them. And that's really good because eventually you can do team orders, which means that you're part of a team and you're going to get paid slightly more because the clients already like you and they know who you are, okay? If that makes sense. So it starts with open orders and then you would move to a direct order and team order if you're good. Okay, now let's take a look at how much money you can really make, right? So if we come down here to this calculator, if you are a 5-star writer and you write, let's just say, a 4,000 word article, you can make $220. That's pretty darn good, right? But again, not everybody's going to be a 5-star writer, and not every article is going to require you to write 4,000 words. That's quite a lot, right? It might be only 1,000 word blog, right? That's $55. But if you're a 4-star writer, then you can see that drops pretty significantly, right? From $55 to $16, okay? And then if you're a 3-star writer, it's only $11, $16, $11, that kind of thing, right? So that's why it is important for you to put your best work down so that you can maximize the amount of income that you can make. So let's just say you're a 4-star writer, 1,000 words is $16, 2,000 words is about $32. If you can write a few articles a day, there you go right there, you've got pretty much full-time income. Alright, but you're going to be working a lot of hours obviously doing that. But this is a good idea of how much money you can potentially make. Now, let's talk a little bit about the payouts. They have a $10 threshold. That means you must have at least $10 in your account to withdraw money, and that's pretty easy. Even if you're a 3-star writer and you only wrote a 1,000 word article, you would already have over $10, okay? They pay out through Payoneer and PayPal depending on which country you live in, and these are some very accessible platforms to withdraw money on. So Payoneer and PayPal is very normal. You can sign up for free on both these platforms, and that's kind of how TextBroker works, okay? So in a nutshell, I think that it is a great platform, right? So there are a couple of good things about TextBroker. Number one, they're legit. All right, they've been around for a while. Number two, they have access to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients that want writing jobs. So you will never have no supply of jobs if you become a qualified writer with them. Okay. Another thing is they pay at different levels depending on your standard, which is cool. Okay, and they are available in these countries. Unfortunately, they're not available in all countries. Like they're not available in Australia, which kind of sucks, right? They're not available in Canada, which kind of sucks, and they're not available in big parts of Asia, which kind of sucks. But if you're in some of these countries in Europe, the US, the UK, then you can get access to this if you are a writer, okay? So the other thing as well is this is good if you're a writer, right? If you're an aspiring writer and you want to work, in the gig economy and make side income, then this is also good for you. But if you don't have any writing skills and you can't qualify for at least a 3-star writing position, then unfortunately TextBroker isn't going to be that great for you. And you also have to understand that with TextBroker, you are still working for somebody else, right? It's a gig essentially, right? This is the gig economy. You would be getting paid for the amount of time that you spend. If you're not writing, you're not going to make any money, if that makes sense. But the cool thing is that it is 100% online. You work at your own time. You just have to deliver on projects when you're ready, and they are legit and they pay, which is really, really cool. All right. So it depends on who you are. If you're here because you're already a writer or you write well, then this might be something that you want to do. However, if you're watching this video right now and you're thinking, well, Aaron, I don't necessarily want to, be writing all the time in order to make money, because that sounds like a job to me, right? You might be that person, okay? Now listen, there are a lot of different ways to make money on the internet, and because of the internet and technology, you can really leverage your time. That means that if you are working 3 hours a day or 3 hours extra, you can use technology to work for you even if you're not necessarily there. And that's something that you can't do if you are becoming a content and article writer. Now don't get me wrong, it's a good side hustle, right? And if you want to do that, 100% do that. But if you're someone who wants to leverage technology like videos, like email, like webinars, like automated sales funnels, then perhaps you want to do something different where you can earn way more money than this will ever be able to make you online. So if you would like to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 per month, 100% from home, from anywhere in the world, all you need is an internet connection and your computer. I would love to send you that training for free. Just click on the link below and I will send that directly to your email. I hope you enjoyed this video of TextBroker, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.